In this video, I'm going to make your flip resets go from 0 to 100 at the end of this video. I'm going to teach you how to single, double and triple flip reset. This is the training pack I'll be using in this video. I've previously done freestyle for about 3 or so years, and I've done tournaments against the likes of Jaxi, TX and many others. So in this video I'm going to give you all of my experience. I'm going to tell you how I learned these, how I would recommend you learn these, and a load of secret tips no other channel offers. So make sure you like, comment and subscribe on this video. It helps me a ton with the YouTube algorithm, and it also helps me reach my like target of 70 likes in this video. So make sure you like and comment on this video, it helps me a ton, and I'll get into the video now. So here's the training pack I'll be using, and I'll go into the video now. So starting off with just a single reset. This one is pretty difficult to learn, but by the time you've learned it, it's not actually that difficult. So this is just a single reset here, and I'll tell you how I think you should learn these. So basically it's just a ceiling shot really. It's just a ceiling shot like this, but instead of jumping to the ceiling, you break and then jump. So the setup with the ball rolling towards the ball like that, rolling away from your car a bit, then boosting towards the ball, that's all the same, just like that. Because in the ceiling shot you're aiming to get the ball as high to the ceiling as possible without touching it. That is exactly the same as the flip reset. So do the same setup, but instead of jumping, you're tapping brake like that. You're not holding brake, you're tapping it. So you're not holding it down like that and then jumping, because the ball's just going to fall downwards towards the ground. So you need to make sure the ball is at the peak of its height. It's not falling down. So you tap brake on the ball, then just jump off like that. So tap and then tap brake and jump off. Then after that you want to boost towards the ball. So tap, jump and boost towards the ball. The best way to learn these is just hitting the bottom of the ball with the back of your car, just like this. I wouldn't even try and get the reset yet. I would just try and hit the back of the ball. You can spin like that as well. So it's either holding down on your left air roll to make your car face like that, or just tapping your right air roll to make your car just flat straight away, just like this. But either way, you're just trying to hit the bottom of the ball with the nose of your car, just like that. If you're struggling, just learn ceiling shots a lot better, perfect the ceiling shot, perfect the height you get in the ceiling shot. And what you might be doing wrong is you might be tapping brake too early, so that happens. You want to hit the ball still and then tap brake. So you're hitting the ball, then tapping brake. Then flying up to the ball, hitting the nose of your car. Then just keep on doing that. It might start off with just looking like this. You don't know what you're doing, you're boosting towards the ball like this. But after a while you'll get used to it, and you'll just have a really quick one like this. So before you even get the reset, I recommend you just master this. Just master quickly flying up like that. You can do it slower, but just try and get as quick as possible. And when you've got it basically 1 second, move on to the flip reset. So now for this, all you have to do is pretty simple. Just lean back. That's all you have to do. It's literally everything, just lean back. So there's 2 ways to get this reset. There's the first way to boost into it. You can boost into it really hard and the ball pops really far away. I'll show you now. So you see there, the ball pops quite far upwards. You do want that for some resets, but for this one I prefer a light hit, just like that. So what I do, I aim on the right hand side of the ball. So I aim my car there. I also air roll my car a tiny bit more, so my car's facing the other direction, so the ball doesn't really move anywhere, and it sets my next reset up perfectly. So I air roll a tiny bit, and then that sets up my spin really well. And as you can see, I'm really hitting the side of the ball there. The ball doesn't really fly away at all. Another tip I have is to gently feather up to the ball. Don't boost really hard into the ball. Because if you feather up to the ball just like this, I mean that was a bad example, I don't even know how the ball popped up like that, but the ball never pops up that hard. So I'm feathering lightly and the ball's just right next to my car, ready for the next flip reset. So that's the best way. You can practice doing this just normal, just into a musty or whatever, but I really recommend you learn hitting the side of the ball. because that sets up your double reset, and I'm sure everyone here wants to hit that double reset. And the way I learned the recovery, I feel like the recovery is the hardest part of this. The way I learned it, the way I recommend you learn it, is to learn to air dribble off it. It took me about 3 weeks to learn to air dribble off the flip reset. It was 100% worth it. The first day I only got 1 touch. I was just like this, I got 1 touch. Then by the end of the week, or by the end of the month, I could do a whole air dribble into the goal. Not like that, but I could do that. But you're probably thinking, how do you even turn your car around like that? It's basically a tornado spin. That's literally all it is, a tornado spin, but I add a few extra air roll bits to it, just like this. I would recommend you get your air rolling air dribbles perfected before you even try this. So just go around the map like this. You can do it where you're just doing this, tapping the joystick. But I really recommend you learn to like spin your joystick around, really learn how to control your car with air rolls. Because you see some people just tap air roll, keep on spinning, tap air roll, keep on spinning, tap air roll, keep on spinning. Just holds down your joystick, like twist it around, as you can see I'm doing. Just really learn the air roll to perfect it. Then your recoveries would be so much easier. That's all you have to do to learn the recoveries. Just learn how to air roll aerial like this. And that goes for the spins, for the double and triple reset as well. As you can see, I'm just air rolling. That's all you have to do, really. So after you can air roll air dribble really well, just learn to do a tornado spin like this. It's like a reverse tornado spin. Normally a tornado spins like that. This is more like this, a reverse one. So I'm holding more upwards on my joystick. Then your car faces towards the ball, like that. Then you can get 1 touch. Then as you saw there, when I did that reverse tornado spin, my car's not really facing the ball properly. So that's why I use air roll. So I'm using the air roll to turn my car towards the ball even more. That's basically all the recovery is. The recovery is more of a muscle memory sort of thing, like I'm not even thinking about it. So as I said, it's just practice and practice. That's why I recommend you learn to air dribble off this, because by the time like a week or month down the line, your recoveries are just going to be perfect. It's like that. So your recoveries are just going to be perfect, so just learn to air dribble off it. It would take ages and ages. I spent hours every single day to learn the air dribble off this, but it is 1,000,000 times worth it. So if you want your flip resets to look like that, learn to air dribble off it. That's all I'm going to tell you. Learn to air dribble off your flip resets. So now I'm going to teach you how to double flip reset. First of all, you need to be able to do that single reset as I was talking before. But the main part of the single reset is hitting the side of the ball. Hit right on the side here and feather your car up to the ball. Don't boost into the ball hard. So feather up to the ball and then lean back last second. But as I say that, I don't want you to let the ball fall a ton then get the reset. I still want the ball to have its peak height when you get the flip reset. So feather your boost enough so you're getting the peak height of the reset. Just like that. And hitting the side of the ball sets up your spin, and it also makes the ball land in the perfect place. As you can see, I'm hitting the side of the ball's moving more towards the left, and my car's going to have that spin and be right underneath the ball. So the spinners I was talking about before, it's mainly just muscle memory and your air rolling ability. So make sure your air rolls are really good, your constant air rolls. And when I say that, I don't mean holding down the air roll, tapping your joystick, carry on air rolling, tapping your joystick. I mean completely twisting around your joystick like this and completely mastering the air roll. That's all you have to do for the spins. As you can see, I'm not just tapping my joystick, I'm completely rolling it, I'm completely mastering it, I'm learning every single movement. That's all you have to do. And it's basically a reverse tornado spin that I'm doing, as you can see on my controller overlay. And I'm also tapping the joystick, as I said, to position my car even better. And another thing I'll say, I'm immediately rolling, I'm not waiting to roll. This is something that I struggled with a lot. I did that, then I waited ages to stall, and my car was all the way down there. You want to spin straight away and you want to stall straight away, just like this. And you also want to stall whilst you're rolling as well, if you know what I mean. So I'm rolling, then I'm stalling. I'm not rolling, stopping, then stalling. I'm not doing this. That still works, but it wastes a lot of time. You want to roll and spin at the same time. So I'm literally just rolling, then spinning, like that. You may be asking, how do you stall? I recommend you watch my stall tutorial first, as that's going to have all of the tips. I've got a full video on that. I'm teaching you from the ground up. I'm not going to teach you from the ground up in this video. So what you have to do, you have to spin right on your joystick. You have to spin left on your arrow. This is my left arrow on L1. You hold them both together, so you're doing like a tornado flip here. Then all you're doing, tapping A when you're doing that. Make sure your joystick's not facing down, or it's not facing up. Anything above 0.1 is fine for stalls, don't have it below 0.1. But making sure your your joystick is really far to the right, it's in the exact position. If it's not, you're just going to flip. The way I learned this, I tapped it less and less every time. So I start off with a full hold, I went to a quarter of a hold, went to half a hold, then I went to just a tap. That's how I learned it. It took ages, but just work your way down from a full hold. Then after you can do that, you want to be able to stall cancel, just like this. That's when your car's completely flat on the ball. So just stall cancel like that. And all I'm doing, just tapping the other arrow straight after. Just like that. All you have to do, just tap the other arrow, and then it's just really easy. It's all I'm doing. When you can stall cancel, it's going to be a lot easier, as your car's going to be completely flat. Something, as you'll see, I'm doing my control overlay. I'm not always stall cancelling. I'm flipping until my car's positioned like that and then stalling. I actually find that easier for these. As you can see, I'm rolling, then my car's like that, and then I'm stalling. I'm not really stall cancelling on these, to be honest. Just like this. Like, I'm not stall cancelling at all. I'm just air rolling into the position to then stall. Because when you stall, your car goes to the side a bit, like that. So I'm making sure my car's positioned like that. So when I stall, my wheels are flat. You can either do the stall canceller that way. But the thing about the stall cancel is you need to rotate your car all the way around and then stall. Just doing a normal stall saves you a lot of time. Just like that. It saves me so much time. So that's my other big tip. My next big tip is to have the ball as high as possible next to the ceiling. So you've got as much time as possible to do these. Having as much time as possible means you can just completely fluff it up and you still get the double reset. Like, I waited for ages there and the ball's still really high up. So make sure it's as high to the ceiling as possible. Like, I could probably get 5 resets from there. It's really good to have it as high up as possible. Then leaving off of the recovery. The recovery is exactly the same as the normal one, but it's a bit different and harder as it's a stall. But you'll just get used to it. Just learn to air dribble off it like the normal one. It's quite difficult because you can't really predict stalls that well, in my opinion, and your car doesn't move properly off them. So just learn to air dribble it off like that. A big other tip is to just get really underneath the ball. If you're not underneath the ball's just going to fall to the floor. So make sure you're really underneath the ball and you stall, so it pops the ball really high up. That's all that I would say, and that sets up your triple reset really well as well. So make sure you're really underneath the ball so it pops up like that. If it's not like that, it's just impossible to recover from it, really. One last thing that I didn't cover was how you actually get underneath the ball. Just feather underneath the ball, it's nothing special. Feather underneath the ball, then it'll just be muscle memory to know when to stall. Like it's there, I'm too far forwards, the ball doesn't get on all 4 wheels. So just make sure you feather underneath the ball, learn the height. A big tip I'd have is to learn to ceiling stall first. Learning to ceiling stall first completely sets up your stall. You learn when to stall, how to stall reset, how to recover. So learn to ceiling stall before you go on to the stall reset. This is what I always do. If I want to triple reset, if I want to learn how to triple reset, I learn to triple stall off the ceiling first, etc, etc. It just helps learn quicker. I'm fluffing all those up, but I've got a tutorial in my description below. So that should be everything for the double reset. The main point is to get a really light first reset, go to the side of the ball, learn to air roll really well with your joystick. Then it'll just be muscle memory to get that flip reset. Then learn to stall or stall cancel and immediately go into the stall. Don't wait at all. Go faster than you'd expect. Just immediately stall. It's like these, you immediately stall. So that's all of the double reset. I'm going to go on to the triple reset now. The triple reset is the same as the double, but there's one other point. You need to make sure you're getting really good touches underneath the ball. Like, you need to be really, really underneath the ball. If you're not underneath the ball's going to fall to the floor. And you want the ball to pop just above your car. You don't really want to be feathering underneath the ball. You want the ball to be in perfect positions every time to get the stall. This just comes with muscle memory. So make sure you practice your double resets to air dribbles. When your recoveries are good for double resets, triple resets are just going to be easy. It's like this. One other thing I'd say, you want a really quick double reset. If you can do a double reset almost immediately, look how much time I've got to get that triple reset. You want to be able to do your double reset in literally half a second. I didn't get the reset there, but make sure the ball's as high to the ceiling as possible and you get that double reset almost immediately, because I've got so much time to get that next reset. Because if you wait a long time to get the double reset, you're just not going to be able to get the triple. Like, I'm waiting here, get the triple reset, I just can't. So immediately get that double reset. That's so, so important. There's not really too much else to say, to be honest. That's basically everything that I cover. I'm trying to think what else there is. So it's mainly just the stalls, being quick with them. I would actually recommend not to stall cancel for these. I'd recommend just doing a normal stall, just like this. Because that saves so much time. If you're stall cancelling, it wastes a lot of time. Like, I'm going all the way around, then I'm stall cancelling. Just for a normal ceiling stall or something, I do recommend just stall cancelling. But for these stalls of the spins, don't stall cancel, it wastes a lot of time. Just normal stall, that's all I do, just a normal stall. Then the recovery for the triple is the exact same as the double reset. I would recommend learning to double reset to air dribble, as it helps your recoveries an absolute ton. Without being able to double stall air dribble, you won't be able to recover well at all. For the triple reset and the last reset, I do sometimes stall cancel, because I get the double reset and it's just out of the absolute nowhere. So then I just really want that reset, so I kind of guarantee it with the stall reset. As you see, that sometimes happens. That happens if your car and ball is too close to your car and you wave dash off the ball. You want like a little pop like this. Those little pops really help you a ton. Those little pops come from hitting directly in the centre of your car. So just master where the centre of your car is and how you get the reset in the centre of your car. It's just muscle memory. But you really just want those little pops to pop the ball just above your car. Because it also settles right in the path of your car to just spin and get the resets without feathering your boost. So that's basically everything. My main points for the triple reset is learn these little pops. Get the double reset immediately. Don't wait around at all for the double reset. Immediately spin, get the double reset, and you've got tons of time to get that triple. Make sure the ball is as high to the ceiling as possible. The first reset is the one that you need to master. If you've not got the first reset down, don't even bother. Just learn to master the first reset. On the first reset, hit the ball in the side of your car like that. Feather into the ball on the first reset. Hit right on the side of the ball. Then you've just got a free triple reset, really. So if you've got all of those points down, then your triple reset should be a thing. And the last tip I had, don't stall cancel, do normal stalls. Stall cancels are a waste of time on these resets. I position my car before and then stall. So I position my car like this, then I stall and my wheels are flat. That's how you get the reset, don't stall cancel. Like that, then I stall, then my car's flat. So immediately get that. I'd still recommend learning the stall cancel, but just learn to do these. And that's everything for this video. If it helped you, make sure to like and comment below, and I'll see you next time.